going over Palantir here. I'm going to go ahead and go on unusual whales. Let's go ahead and look up Palantir here. And here is the highest volume contracts and highest open interest contracts. Feel free to pause the video here if you want to take a look. I'm actually going to go ahead and scroll down and take a look at the analyst info. Now, take this with a grain of salt, right? But these are all the firms and hedge funds with their price targets and recommendations. And I'm just here to share the latest one being from February 20th, 2025. Loop Capital with a 141 price target and a recommendation of a buy. Now, feel free to pause this again. I'm going back out to the Webull here. Current price, 85.45. So again, with the chart here on Palantir, I personally would only be buying a small position while we are between the 50 and 100 EMA. That's between 87 to about 74 on the daily chart. I don't mind adding a small position. Now, if we do crash down below the 100 EMA, so below $74 to about $58, that's where I would look to add in a bigger position for Palantir long term, or if I'm looking to swing this or go into long call leap options. Okay, so long leap call options. My preferable entry would be between right around the 100 EMA to 200 EMA. 74 to about 58 being an entry. That's a better entry than where we are at currently. So where we're at currently, I wouldn't mind adding a small position. If we're looking for price predictions, right? So I already predicted in the past that we'd get this gap fill down towards the bottom side. So 100 to about 85. Yep, we got to a low of 78. Now, just looking to see where we bottom out. So in terms of price prediction, let's go ahead and go into the hourly chart here. During this first week of March, I do predict a potential price test towards the 200 EMA. That is a price test back up towards $96. That's going to be a 14% move towards the top side. So it's definitely something to keep an eye out for in terms of a reversal. This is just a possibility, and this is just my personal opinion. If you're a little bit more bearish and not as bullish, the 100 EMA is definitely something to keep an eye out for that could be potentially tested during this week. That's right around $92, a 7% move from where we're at currently. If I go to the daily chart, I do think we get a test back at 109 or 1010. Okay, so 110, I mean. Current price here at 85, measuring all the way to a move to 110. That's right around a 27% move, and I do think this is realistically possible. And now, if you're looking for a possible downside, right, I think the worst case scenario from where we're at currently is a 32% drop towards the 200 EMA before we get a reversal back up towards the top side. High of all time is going to be at 125. That is a 45% move towards the top side from our current price today. I do expect to see 125 being tested again during this year. It could occur during this first half of this year, and we could potentially test towards 140 and 155 as well. I already had this prediction of 125 being tested, and it already completed. I'm just now keeping an eye out for 140 and 155 during this year. If you are looking for our live entries and exits, you can join our Patreon, link down below, as it's currently 90% off permanent discount as we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Now, if you don't want to join Patreon, you can join our Discord for free. There are discussions going on for Palantir, as well as people asking questions, and so you can join, you can share due diligence, and you can ask questions if needed. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you in the next video for Palantir stock.